Oh my goodness, it's such a pleasure having you all on this live session. How surprising. Now, today it's an amazing day. Look at this. We have some snow over here. It's just a pity that Santa Claus didn't really pass by, did he? I think he did. What is this? We get tire tracks over here. Tire tracks, where do they lead? Where do they lead? Santa Claus! His cars are here. And I think there's Rudolph in front. Wait, I think I know where Rudolph is. Wait. Oh my gosh, Rudolph, you're here. Oh my gosh, this is Rudolph. Look at this, everybody. Rudolph is right here. My magic carpet. Wait, hold on a second. If this is my magic carpet, and if this is Rudolph, then do you know who Santa Claus is supposed to be? I think Santa Claus is supposed to be me. I am Santa Claus. That's right, everyone. Oh, oh, oh. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas. Yay. Okay, right. Jokes aside, everyone, let's get back to business. Let's be a little bit serious right now. If my cars are serious, so can I. I can also be serious. I should be very serious. I should be so professional, as people say, that I could stun people. Oh my goodness, I should be able to stun people. So this is what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to stun you all. Oops, my apologies, everyone. Just had to sort something out. I'm going to stun you all with my presentation skills, showing you off our amazing stock of cars and how amazing they are. Oh my gosh, look at this. So here we have Mark. I was about to say Danny. Hey, Mark, how are you? You all right, Mark? That's good. It's freezing outside. It's very, very cold. I give you that. It's crazy. The times are very crazy, guys. I mean, it's just madness in a certain sense. It's yeah. But anyways, our amazing stock of cars on a snowy day, they're still built to endure this because they are all tropicalized, and being tropicalized means they have reinforced suspensions, reinforced radiators, and reinforced air conditioning, and their engines can use fuels, whether it's diesel or petrol, with varying sulfuric levels. So you are all set for all climates. You're all set for all climates. This is really the main advantage here. Now, here at Transit Mobile, we export brand new vehicles from all different car manufacturers. Even on customers' request, we can order some rare cars for them. So we've ordered even Rolls Royces, Maybachs, Range Rovers, the SV models. Not too long ago, we had a Range Rover SV, and then also the Range Rover SV Sport, the Sport SV. So really, this is awesome. This is great. And over here, we have the newly delivered Suzuki Jimnys. As you can see, they need to be cleaned up. And that's because they're just newly delivered. They arrived not too long ago. And because they have no snow on them, I'm assuming they arrived only this morning. I think they arrived this morning because I didn't see this earlier. All right, so I was inside the office whilst this arrived. And when I say office, I'm in our little shed over there. Little box. Alrighty. Look at this, everyone. It's snowing here. Hallelujah. Alrighty. And over here we have a fleet of our Mitsubishi L200 pickups. So, oh, here we are. Newly delivered Suzuki Jimny, just right here. Here we are. So here, when it comes to the Suzuki Jimnys, they're kind of like the modern day Willys Jeep. I think that's the biggest appeal about the Suzuki Jimnys, because today we're in a generation where 4x4s are now big and bulky and very are pumped up with the gadgets and everything, much like the Toyota Land Cruiser 250 Prado sitting right over there, despite it having the similar origins to the Suzuki Jimny, actually. So, you know, the differences are very stark now if you look at it. The Suzuki Jimny is basically a small 4x4 that did not really grow up that much. It stayed the same size, but it did evolve nonetheless. They did modernize it. Don't get that wrong. Make no mistakes over there. It is great. Now, one thing about the Suzuki Jimny that's quite, I think that's the respectable part about it, and also the fact that it's a very lightweight. You see, it still has the off-road capabilities. No compromise on that over there. I think like that it's there's this is like one of the advantages of these kind of 4x4s. They're just so lightweight that there's also so little to go wrong. It's a similar philosophy to the Lada Niva, where it's lightweight. There's very little in the interior that can go wrong. It's all focused to driving from A to B. So this is really good. Here, more Suzuki Jimnys with different paintworks and different transmissions, and also different trim level. We have the Suzuki Jimny 5-door GL, and then we have the Suzuki Jimny 5-door GLX. I think one remarkable thing that splits them would be the headlights. You'll notice that the GLX has the xenon headlights, and the GL has the conventional headlights, the standard headlights. See that? Also, the side view mirrors of the GLX is painted, whereas the side view mirrors of the GL is standard. It's got the plastic, which is also durable. You see, there's always an advantage for each. In fact, here there's no such thing as one being superior to the other. The trim levels are not really hierarchy based. It's more like it's purpose based. You see, they each have their own advantages. Here we have the Toyota RAV4. Now, the Toyota RAV4 is something everybody asks questions about. I think a lot of people have their interests on cars that have a hybrid use, you see. Like, for instance, hybrid in the sense that the Suzuki Jimny is like the best of both worlds because, yes, it's a 4x4, but at the same time, due to its size, it's very city-friendly. It's very efficient to use in the city. It's not something big and bulky. And same principle for the Toyota RAV4. It's got the SUV image to it, but then when you look inside or when you sit inside, it feels premium and it feels very car-like to drive. You see what I mean? That's, I think, the big advantage of the Toyota RAV4. And then we have the Toyota Fortuner over here. Again, another hot seller here at Transit Automobile. I think it's a lot of people's favorite car for many reasons because it's kind of like the best of both worlds. You see, you have the Toyota Hilux chassis, so you have the Hilux indestructibility, but then when you look inside, you have that of a luxury SUV with the leather seats, infotainment system, automatic transmission with the piano black trim over there, and a multifunctional steering wheel. See that? That's, I think, the purest advantage right there. But then there's more to it. Let's go to this side of the stock here because this is where things will get interesting. You'll see our army of Land Cruiser 70 series and army of Hiluxes just right over here. Let's have a look at this. Now, difference in availability of configurations, and also you'll notice different trim levels here, and some that are newly delivered. Look at that. See this? So over here we have the Toyota Land Cruiser 79 Series Limited. Now, the Limited stands out primarily for its 5-spoke alloys, and also you'll see the striping on the side and the cream color paintwork, whereas the other Land Cruiser 79 Series have the pale white paintwork. It's like Snow White paint, and then also the steel wheels. It's real good. Now, again, all the Land Cruiser series have different advantages, you see. The Land Cruiser 79 series, the 70 series like this, they are very professional centric, in my opinion. It's more for professional use, although a lot of people can buy it for private use, for camper conversions. And when it comes to conversions, this is something we can do here at Transit Automobile. We have done ambulance conversions of the 79 series here at Transit Automobile. And this over here is your 76 series. The 76 series is like your conventional 4x4. You see, 5-door, except this isn't a 7-seater. This is a 10-seater. Make no mistakes about it. Whereas this would be your 78 series. The 78 series is the one with the three-door and the rear being the trooper seating setup. It has the trooper seating setup. And the roof from the exterior, you'll notice, is slightly elevated. That's what stands out about the 78 series. And then, of course, likewise, all the Land Cruiser 78 series here get a snorkel. You'll notice this component sitting right over here. This black component would be your snorkel, which greatly enhances your off-road capabilities. It gives you the ability to go wading. That's the spirit. And then let's proceed to the interior. As we proceed to the interior, here we are. For this is the 79 series limited. You'll notice the leather trimming onto the side, leather seats with Alcantara to the middle, wooden trim, and then also you have the infotainment system, leather-wrapped multifunctional steering wheel. Ah, somebody's in town. I think that's going to be Mark. All right, Mark, what's he up to? I think that's a newly delivered Land Cruiser 78 series that's just going to be parked. Oh, look at this. We have a stock of brand new 78 series that just arrived not too long ago. And I can confirm because that space was rather empty when I last week was here. So it's great to see some new family on the table. Family members over here at the table. All right. So, yep, this is the 79 series and 78, 76. Whereas over here, we have the army of Toyota Hiluxes. And just over here, we have the Toyota Hilux GR Sport, which is actually my dream pickup. It's my favorite. I like this pickup. It's a great pickup. Honestly, this is the top of the range Toyota Hilux. So as you'll notice, it's got the sporty effect to it. The side is slightly elevated, as you can see. It's got some aggressive tone to it. I like it. It's very nice. And you even have air vents on the side over there. Now, GR stands for Gazoo Racing, and make no mistakes, they have a very long reputation. So the Toyota GR trim level is equivalent to that of the Mercedes AMG, Audi S-Line, or even Mercedes, BMW M-Pack. That's the idea of the GR trim level. So it's real good. It's real good. And you also get a 360-degree parking camera, which is my favorite feature as a pickup truck owner myself. It's a feature. It's a must-have feature. Honestly, you have to have that feature. How can you not have that feature? All right, we'll see what Mark is up to. Hey, Mark. So I see we have some newly delivered Land Cruiser 78 series. Oh, sweet. This is going to be interesting. Oh, we've got company here. Danny's here. Hey, Danny. Everything okay? That's good. Hallo. Alles okay met u?
Ja.
Ja, goed. Ik ben live. Yes. Op Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Yeah. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. So as we can see, Danny is doing some preparation of the vehicles here. So Danny, I see we're going to be moving the 78 series or something.
78 series, 79 series, and over there.
Oh, right. I see.
We have some new Suzuki Jimnys coming in.
I see that. Yeah, exactly. We have the new Suzuki Jimnys.
Deze about half. Ja. Ik wil het nog daar laten staan, misschien voor een andere. Ja, ik heb nog 2 auto's in de container. Ik los de eerste, ik voel dan ik los de tweede, ik zie als hetzelfde.
Okay, so from what I just heard, we have some newly delivered vehicles in the containers. I just wonder where the containers are. They're brand new vehicles that have just been delivered not too long ago. All right. Ah, look at this. We have the 79 series as well. Here's the 79 series single cabin. It's got the J deck bed to it. So J deck bed is when you have the tether points on the side and door latch onto the rear. Look at this. See this? Door latch. It's not like your other pickups where you have a little latch over here which you pull and it goes down. You have two latches on both sides for these J deck beds. It's the advantage here. We have the Suzuki Jimnys. Now I must tell you all today. It's a very cold day, so I'm sorry if I'm not really talkative. Oh my goodness, it is cold outside, with the snow freezing. But it's hey, but being on this live session with you all always warms me up. Now I want to show you all some cool things we got here. We have the Toyota Land Cruiser 250 Prado VXL First Edition. This is the top of the range Toyota Land Cruiser 250 Prado. So as you can see, it's a luxury SUV with the nice paintwork outside. It's got the duotone paint, nice beige here, and then on top you have the white paintwork. Alloy wheels over here. And then towards the interior, you'll have leather seats with both the front seats having the electric seat adjustment. Multifunctional steering wheel, leather wrapped. Dual zone climate control, automatic dual zone climate control. And also detailed infotainment system with a 360-degree parking camera. That's a plus. It's always nice. And then over here, we do have the Toyota Land Cruiser 250 Prado. It's quite nice. Just over here. Toyota Land Cruiser 250 Prado. Look at this. Just right behind the Toyota GR Sport Hilux. This is amazing. Now, when it comes to the cars we have here, it's always interesting. I have had the chance to drive many of them. So it's given me some experiences as to what they're like to drive. So far, I have to say, like, out of all the cars here, my favorite would actually be the... Okay, I have to say, I like the Toyota Corolla. I like the way it drives, especially the Toyota Corolla Cross right here, and then also the Toyota Corolla Sedan. They are very nice to drive in the sense the steering wheel is so light, you can even turn it with one finger, quite literally. This is how light it is. It's very pleasant, actually, in that sense. But then I also have to give credit to... I'm trying to think about it, because I did have the chance to drive the Toyota Hiace high roof, just right here. It's a great mini bus, actually. It's very pleasant to drive. Something about it is just so smooth. I had the chance to drive it, and it's really, really nice mini bus, I tell you. And then last year, Transautomobile, we also exported a 4x4 version of the Toyota Hiace, and it was something we modified here at Transautomobile. So it's again, it was a great one to drive, and it had a powerful engine to it. So the acceleration was actually really good. It was really good. And then another car I actually liked driving would be the ZNA Rich 6, just right over here. The ZNA Rich 6 actually feels great to drive. It's less than 20,000 euros, and yet it feels like a premium pickup, quite literally. So honestly, it goes by the saying you should never judge a book by its cover. Honestly, yeah, never judge a book by its cover. All right, Bupendra. We're from Belgium. We're from Belgium here at Transautomobile. Yep, we're from Belgium, here at Transautomobile. Now, over here, I want to show you all something about our. Uh, so yeah, we're from Belgium. So before I responded to one of the comments, I was talking about my favorite cars, everyone. My favorite cars to drive. The I also like the Mercedes GLE Coupe. That was quite a nice luxury SUV to drive. I also had the chance to drive the Audi Q7. It's again a good luxury SUV, but I still prefer the Mercedes GLE Coupe. That's where that's also my favorite. The Nissan Navara is actually one of the best pickups if you're looking for some driving comfort. It's really good. It looks nice by the exterior, aesthetically speaking, and it feels nice to drive. And I mean, when you look at the Nissan Navara from this angle, there's just something about it that really looks beefier. It does look bolder when compared to the Hilux and the Mitsubishi L200s. But then make no mistakes, not just because of the looks, it doesn't mean it's always going to be the best. I think every pickup has their own advantage. Every pickup here is equal. Everybody here is equal. We see everybody here as equals. We have complete regard for everyone. Yeah. All right. You know what? I'm going to go to the sun because right now I'm starting to freeze. Even though I have gloves on, look at this. My gloves are on, and yet my fingers are starting to catch some frost bites. Everyone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to march into the sunlight, and let's hope the lights shed some good heat with some heat. I could do with some heat right now. But unfortunately, according to the weather forecast, we're going to be expecting some snow again in the afternoon. So I'm just going to have to do with this for now. Here's our amazing Transautomobile van. That over there is Rudolph, my magic carpet that brought me here safely from Brussels. Yes, that's right. My magic carpet. And this over here would be our hippie van, or Transautomobile van. That's right. Little van. Amazing little van. I had the chance to drive it. Also, one thing I like about the Peugeot partner would be the outside visibility. The outside visibility from the driver's seat is great, actually. When it comes to French cars, they do have one of the best comforts as well. It's very city centric. That's one thing I've noticed about French cars. They tend to be very good for the cities. Uh, the Volkswagen Passat is also a really good car. It's good quality, very well built. In fact, this particular Volkswagen Passat was too good. At its time, the CEO of Volkswagen quite literally said it's a luxury car for a budget price. So it's really really unique in that sense. It's really good. And then over here, I had the chance to also drive the Land Cruiser 70 series. These are here. These are proper workhorses. You're not really getting these vehicles for the driving pleasure or the driving feel or driving. Well, I mean, the driving experience can be there, but then it depends on the engine and configuration. Because if you really want to maximize your driving experience, a positive experience from these 70 series, you need to have the better engine. You need to have a powerful engine, and you also want to have some upgrades on the wheels if you can. That will greatly enhance your driving experience, and you're gonna love it absolutely. And these are things we can do here at Transautomobile. We can add accessories, and we can upgrade your Land Cruiser 70 series here at Transautomobile to maximize it to its purpose. Alrighty. Just right over here. Here we are. Oh. All right, everyone. I think I'm going to take a shelter somewhere because it's getting very cold outside for me to continue. So what I'm going to do is at one point, I'm just going to go inside one of the buses, the Toyota Coaster buses, to show you all something. Oh, look, here's a newly delivered Suzuki Jimny just arriving. And that over there would be our Transit-mobile van. Yep, great van, nice van. And then over here, Toyota Coaster buses. We've got a fleet of them. Here we are. All right. So when it comes to the seating for the Toyota Coaster buses, we have the 23-seater, we have 30-seaters, and we also have the 22-seaters. Now, some of them actually have a fridge inside of them, and some of them have additional seats in the middle. So you'll notice the seats here. Look at this. Additional seats just right here in the middle. So, we have different configurations of the Toyota Coaster buses. These are really good. And the visibility outside, likewise, is standard for a bus. It's a great visibility. It can be ideal as a school bus or as an airport shuttle or a bus for the airport or a bus for public transport. Great for the cities. It's excellent. Now, to open this, you have to push the blue button just right here and then pull the latch. And you're good to go. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. Alrighty, everyone. Look at this. As I mentioned at the beginning of this live session, these are newly delivered Land Cruiser 17 Series 4x4s. And we just have to do the check-in, and then we'll put them in the parking. As you can see, we've got them in the parking all the way at the end of the stock. So we've got an army of them. We'll have more in the stock arriving soon. And so I look forward to this. I very much look forward to this. See how this all turns out. And then over here, we have some unique surprises like the ZNA Rich 6, which is actually surprisingly one of my favorite pickups to drive, as I mentioned earlier. At first, I was stressing out. I was thinking this is going to be some... At first, I was stressing out a little bit. I was thinking this is going to be some Chinese pickup. But as it turns out, it's actually a very nice pickup to drive. It's better than I thought. Surprisingly better than I thought. It's real good. So yeah, these are some of my favorite cars to drive. I've driven many different cars here. It's have some of them that are actually my favorites. I also liked the Renault Kwid. It was this tiny city car we had briefly, but it got exported, so it's great. Customer bought one. Comes to show that these are great little cars. The Renault Kwid, and then also the Suzuki Jimny. The Suzuki Jimny is very nice to drive, but it feels very much like a 4x4 to drive. Never judge a book by its cover. It may look small, but it definitely is a true 4x4 by nature. The Range Rover is also very nice to drive. Just the only thing about Range Rovers is you'll notice that their steering wheels tend to be a little bit on the big side. So it's just my personal opinion. I think the Germans, they do a better job when it comes to keeping everything symmetrical. like the Volkswagen Group, where you have Porsche, Audi, Bentley, and even Lamborghini. These guys do a good job, and so does Mercedes and BMW. Although the thing of Mercedes and BMW is that they give those really thick steering wheels for their sporty trim levels. Alrighty. All right, everyone. In the moment, I'm going to wrap this up. All right, everyone. So it was so great having you all on this live session. Thank you all for joining me on this live session. I am extremely sorry I have to keep this a bit short. Usually, I like keeping the live sessions long, but here today it is so cold. Even though I'm dressed like an Eskimo. The cold is a bit unbearable this time. It's gone a little bit too far, but it's okay. Here at Transmobile, we'll manage. All right. Okay. So I love you all. Take great care of yourselves. And again, I wish you all a happy new year. Take great care, and I will see you all next time. And don't forget to push the like button, push the subscribe button, and stay tuned for more live sessions that are on the run. All right. Take great care of yourselves. And here at Transmobile, we love you all. All right. Follow us on all the social media platforms: TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and push the subscribe button as well. Okay. I'll see you all